Yo, sorry. I just got a message from VFAC. They can't hear you. Do you have your settings in the party settings on broadcast? That it's able. They can't hear you because maybe your settings in the party aren't ready so that I can broadcast it. You need your audio settings in party. Oh yeah, they can hear now. Let me check it. So talk. So talk. Go to Discord. They're talking to you. Go to Discord. They are talking to you. Yeah, I checked my party settings and they're alright. Are yours alright? Meanwhile, the Red Bull goes to 127. Yeah, I checked my party settings and they're alright.
Yep, I got it now, I think. Okay, so the Red Bull of Rack goes a 127. Okay, so the Red Bull. I can hear.
You're good now, mate. They can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear the stream for your mic.
They can hear you. Okay, mate. Good luck.
Yep. Okay, so sorry for that delay. But we are up and running. So, as the top 3 stands, it is Poco Rec first, Mika 66 second, and Mi Amigo third. About 3 temps separates them. And from third to about 13th, there's not much separating them. Sorry, yes, third. So who is on the lap? We have Evil Chris on the lap. We'll watch him. As the Renos are the only ones on. Oh, sorry, Fast Finny's on a lap. So we'll go on board with him. He's going round to the end of sector 2 times. It's a 44.1 that's faster than any other time he's done. He still hasn't set a time. We were on board with him earlier. Gonna him cross the line. What's he gonna do? It's only good enough for P14. Oh, and the Rhino of Little Joe. I said an accident. We'll go on board with the Alfa Romeo. Who can we go on board with that'll show us the accident? We'll go on board with Evil Chris, and then maybe at the end of his lap we'll be able to see what accident he had. I'm pretty sure from I saw that it was in the barrier. But Evil Chris has a board in his lap, so he's started a new one. He's got about over 80% of the RS. So yeah, he's going to start a lap now. And he's invalidated his lap. Have VFL Viper in the Williams in P7 so far on an out lap, and he's gonna start his lap. Gets on the way now. He's just came out of turn 2, down the straight. So Viper is coming to the end of his lap, and at the end of qualifying, what can he set? Comes across the line, and it's not good enough for a So we have the Red Bull of Poco Rack on his lap. He's coming out of turn 2 now. So these are the last stages to get your laps in. To bit off is fastest sector 2 time. Not really, he's so close. Can he set a faster lap? He does! It's a 1:02.5, and he's 3/10 quicker than VFL Viper, who actually set a 1:28. So we have Audi, who's on the lap, who's 2/10 slower than his previous sector 2 time. He's looking for him to cross the line. What can he do? And he sets a 1:02.8, it says, but hasn't moved him up anywhere. So that is the end of qualifying. It's a disappointing qualifying for the Racing Points with them in P17 and P20. Both McLarens haven't had a great qualifying either. But the grid as it stands for the race is VFL Poco Rack, VFL Viper, NLRC Mika, Mi Amigo, LFC Audi, Bass DG, Evo Chris, HCL, Wazaka, Flake Dog, Marcus 2444, Brick, Stefano, Mike, Fast, Finney, and then Olav, Alonso, Danger Times, Joe, Martin, and Meester. Sorry how you pronounce his name. But we are getting into the more so the best part of League Race, the Grand Prix. So it looks like the clouds seem to be quite dark, so I don't think there's any forecast for rain. But the session will start in 25 seconds. Don't know whether there's a formation lap. It'd be a very, very interesting race. and the formation lap gets underway. So the Red Bull of Pukurak leads us from the formation lap. It'll be interesting to see how the top 5 or so gets away from the rest of the pack, even the top 3 people on the podium positions. Whereas the predictor strategy is a one-stop soft to medium or soft to hard. You could do a good 10 laps on your soft set of tyres. Or if you're really gonna take the risk, you could do 15 laps, which I don't think would work in your strategy. You could do 10 laps on your softs and then put on a set of hards, which would take you to the rest of the race. If you're doing mediums, you are taking a chance of getting to the end of the race on them set. Realistically, you're going to have to do 2 stop then, a soft, medium, soft. Which if you've used all 3 or 2 of your sets, you only have 1 set of sauce for the race. So here we go. The Red Bull leads us off the line. Just waiting for everybody to we'll be waiting for the end. The AlphaTauri, he's not even last on the grid, to go and slot into his P18 position. But it's 4-5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. The Red Bull of Poco Rack doesn't get a good start off the line, and Viper tries to take the lead from Poco Rack. The Poco Rack takes it down the line. He's still P1. And he does stay P1 for the turn 2. But further on back, the McLaren of Fast Finny has jumped up 4 positions. Let's look at the lap, or how many positions you've moved up. Break FN has moved up 4 positions from the start, so that's really good for the Haas driver with his teammate in P5. And the Alfa Romeo has had an accident at the start. He was right at the back of the pack. He has wing damage, but he's going to keep going. And the point pits for wing damage. But Viper and Poco Rack have kind of got away from the rest of the pack, and it's kind of just Viper's job to just keep behind Red Bull for when DRS gets enabled next lap. The people that started on mediums just break. Fast Finny, Ola. Oh, there's been an incident with Marcus, and it seems to be with was with his team. I think it was with Sam Martin, but he kept his wing on, so he doesn't need to pit. But that was a big accident. And Audi gets past mi amigo. They keep battling. Audie's right on the back of mi amigo and will be getting the DRS on him. He's made a mistake, which got put him 4 tenths behind amigo going into the last corner. And that is the DRS in for the wing to open. It won't be enough, but he has another chance at catching him. It's not going to be enough because Amigo has the DRS on the Ferrari. It's a DRS train from 7th to 1st. It's a big DRS train, and it's very hard for anyone to get it past each other. Oh, but the McLaren is retired. So we go on board with the Red Bull of Poku Rack. He's held the lead for the whole race. So this is a DRS train. We'll see if anyone actually tries to overtake. Get a better view from the Renault of Chris on board, because then we see, because it is a DRS train, the Ferrari is pulled out. The Amigo go down the outside. The Ferrari's not going to give up, but he respectfully leaves him room, and Amigo's gonna take it, going on to sector 3. They're going to go 3 wide, going into, and it's a massive crash for Amigo, who was doing so well. And that is really, really a letdown for the Alfa Romeo, as his teammate wasn't doing well. And it put Audi back a little bit because he had to stay out of the collision, or else he was going with Amigo. So I think the one place didn't hurt too much. Now we have the Williams of Wazaka in the back of the Ferrari of Mika 66. I don't think we could pass him because Mika is not going to have DRS on anyone. This should be an easy overtake then. So the DRS strip brings him more behind Mika. And he's made a mistake, and that's really hurt him. That's really, really hurt him. He could have had him there if he didn't make that mistake. He's getting on the throttle too much. He's got DRS on Mika again. With Evo Chris on the back of Audi, which is a closer battle. So the Renault is gonna try to get the overtake on the Haas, but it won't be easy because he is gonna get DRS on the Williams, but he's more far away from the Williams. That just means he's not gonna be cool. He gets a far better exit than Audi, and this is gonna be easy. Absolutely zooms past the Haas of Audi, but he's not gonna give up, and he's not gonna leave the Renault any room going in to turn 2. We go back on board with these two, Wazaka and Mika. Battle has got away from them in this battle between the Renault and the Haas. Chris and Audi is still going. Chris will be right in the back of the Haas. He brakes a little bit too early, which brings Audi out of danger really, and Audi gets a far better exit. Chris brakes late again because he doesn't want to go in the back of Audi. So again, that's pulled him right away. But we have Osaka again in the back of Mika. Can he make the move this time? He's 3/10 behind the Ferrari driver. The Ferrari driver's got no DRS on anyone and hasn't for a good while. Is this maybe time where he can actually, for once, make the overtake? He's 4/10 behind him. He'll be right in the back of Mika. He's not really going to gain anything. He gains coming to the end. It's a virtual safety car, a VSC. I don't know whether someone had an accident. So everyone is going to pit now. Chris is going to take the lead. I don't think that's actually the right thing not to pit, because you're basically getting a free pit stop. The Williams double stack, which really hurts Osaka, and that means Mika and Audi takes the lead. Oh, sorry, gets ahead of him. So Audi was behind him. So now Olav pitted but is ahead of Osaka. That double stack has really hurt him, because now that means the virtual safety car is like, it's not here anymore. Was that the right decision for both of the Williams to double stack? Pepper was obviously the one ahead, so he was getting basically a 3-star. Right decision to do. If the brake FM is on the back of Evil Chris and does make the overtake. The Break FM takes the lead of this race. Break FM's pit window's now open. He started from T11. This is a brilliant drive and driver of the day contender. It's gotta be a medium hard strategy. Daily Chris has done 12 laps of the soft, more than anyone did on first set of soft tires. The softs can go 12 laps and the mediums can go 20 laps. Even more than that, soft medium strategies are medium soft. This stays out, so you know, not much overtakes happening, and no one's that close to anyone. On board with Viper is on the back of Red Bull. I think it's the closest battle of anyone. Audi makes the overtake on Mika, and they're both going side by side. You know what happened last time? Amigo got sent into the fire. Jack the yellow flag, and even Chris. Oh. Because on the back of Ollie, the go on board with DRS on RS Ollie. The girls going to get DRS on Ollie on the straight side. Along the straight on the track. Heading into turn 2, the end of sector 1. The Viper is on the back of Correct. They were going for the Viper. The three drivers that are first and second, because the three drivers ahead of them have not pitted. So Piper will get your ass on will go after this. I don't think he's gonna be close enough to make the overtake this lap. Unless he gets close enough for the next straight after turn 2. It's a better exit. Then he gets a big stack of bullshit which hurts his momentum coming into the corner. What can he do? Coming across the pit straight, going into the last corner. He hasn't made any ground, but Audi is on the back of Viper, so these two just driving really has given Audi the chance to get on the back, and he's really on the back of Viper. He got a snap of oversteer, which didn't do much, but he's had to brake super duper early. He tries the overtake, he doesn't pull it off. As Viper makes the overtake on Pokerek, and I think Pokerek kind of let him slip past to go on the outside. The outside would be the best place to be. And Viper slipped ahead. So that moved Viper basically into P1. So 4th, 5th and 6th is first, 3rd and 4th. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, sorry. This is not gonna harm Viper a little bit because he's not gonna get DRS. It's a yellow flag sector 3 and CSR Fake Dog retires from the session. Jake Ollie gets nearly to the curb and he's off. It sets him back a little bit from Pokerek. Mika's on the back too, so them battling has brought Mika right into a 4-way car scrap for P4 for a podium. And Fast Finny and Stefano have swapped positions. Them two are going. Stefano leaves in the room respectively. Oh! And Fast Finny is off! He's off the track! Was that a racing incident or not? Sector 2 and Sector 3 incident. I think that was just the actual incident. Stefano now pits, so that's now breaking the lead. Danger times to Stefano, so it was just I think Stefano's in the pits. HCL Wazaka is on the back of Evo 7 Chris. But Popo Rack is 4 times behind. Okay. And LFC Audi and Mika are switching positions. Audi is on the back of VFL Viper, 2 times behind him. He has the brake very early and it ruins his position. He has to be very wide in turn 2. Heading on to lap 23 of this race. And Stefano and Martin are switching positions. The tight battle between them two. Standing P11 and P12. Owen Martin has a little bit of a moment on track. Vittori driver getting on the throttle a little bit too much. As Audi is 3 tenths behind Viper. The closest battle on track. We'll go on board with Mika for the best angle of this battle. Audi gets so close behind Viper. And he is now 1/10 and he pulls out. Viper squeezes him a little bit, which forces him to go a little bit wide, but he breaks the overtake and Viper keeps fighting back. Which brings Mika right into the battle, and he's right on the back of Viper. And Danger Times and Brick FN are swapping positions. But Mika's right on the back and has brought Poker Rack into the battle, so it's a four-way scrap for P1. Mika pulls out, tries to make the overtake. Viper respectively gives him room. Viper gets the advantage going through to the wide. Oh, and he pushes him back. Mika gives him the nudge. So 10 laps to go in this race, and Poker Wreck is on the back of NLRC Mika 66 in the Ferrari. Viper's catching up a little bit. Poker Wreck pulls out to the right hand side to make the overtake on Mika. Mika gives him enough room. Mika goes back round the outside to make a good overtake on him. Poker Wreck gets DRS on him. He's going to pull out of the overtake. You probably saw the incident last lap. We got a great view of the incident. And them two battling has let Audi get 7 tenths ahead of Mika. Mika's caught up to Audi and he's on Audi's gearbox. Audi pulls away a little bit on the straight. Poker Wreck is still there. He's still there. Oh! Viper has fell right back. He made a mistake. I did see that. I caught it. Let's go back to the top 3, and Mika is still on the back of Audi, and Poker Rack is pulled a little bit away, but he's still there. He's about 4 times behind. Mika's now in the back of Audi. He's going to get DRS on him coming into turn 1. To make the overtake on Audi, and Mika in the Ferrari takes the lead of this Austria Grand Prix. Audi's not going to give up. They touch a little bit with wheels. Audi goes round, tries to go round the outside, Mika holds position. And they're going together, and Audi goes to push wide a little bit. But it's just racing. Can't complain about that. Poker Rack is closer to Audi, and Audi's closer to Mika, so going on board with Poker Rack. Audi's on the slipstream of Mika. He pulls to the outside to make the overtake. He pulls out of it last minute. He touches the Ferrari a little bit, but he doesn't get any damage. Evil Chris is on the back of Poker Rack, going into turn 3. And the two Williams are fighting side by side going in to turn 4. to VSC and mi amigo 18 Alfa Romeo. He hasn't had a great race today. Tired from the session. So that bunches everybody up. And that is affected. Oh, and someone loses their wing. Somebody loses their wing. I believe was that the Hassel's Break FM? I think it was. It was actually in the lead for a good bit of the race. It wasn't his wing. I don't actually know whose wing that was. But we do get back underway. And Pokerek is still in the back. VFL Viper has been blown back into the race. And Brick FN has got away from Zaka. And Audie's on the back of Mika. He's braking a little bit early, you know, I think he pulls out of the move. Oh, and there's battling between Pokerek and Chris. Chris gets into P3. Pokerek's not gonna give up, and he's gonna take P3 going into turn 3. This is great racing. Absolutely brilliant stuff. We're still on the back of Pokerek. We'll go on board with Chris as he gets DRS. We'll go on board with the Red Bull. Chris is on the back of Break FN. And Pokerek's on the back of LFC Audi 94. He's 2 dents behind him going into turn 1. He's going to get the DRS on Audi. I don't know whether we're going to be doing interviews after the race, but this has been a great race from the top 10 drivers in this race. And as Pukarek gets right on the back of Ollie, will he pull out? Ollie pulls out to the inside to block off that way because it's the only way you can overtake going into turn 2. Brick FN is on the back of Pukarek. It's yellow flag sector 2. Nothing has happened from what I've seen. Pukarek is still on the back of Audi. He's gonna get DRS on Audi again. Audi's gonna get DRS on Mika. Will he go for the overtake this time? No, he doesn't. He pulls out. And Break FN is right on the back of Pukarek. Go on board with him. He's trying to make the overtake going into turn 3. Tries for the outside, but Pukarek blocks the inside. It goes a little bit wide, so it ruins his chances, and Viper goes P4. So now Viper's gonna be on the back of Pukarek, and Pukarek is right on the back of Audi 2. We've got no ERS whatsoever. And now Pukarek is on the back of FC Audi. We'll go on board with him. And VFL Viper and Brick FN are having a battle, and now VFL Viper is going to have an overtake, or going to try an overtake on the Red Bull. The Red Bull is still on the gearbox of LFC Audi. LFC Audi is not going to get but he comes, the Friday has drove brilliant today, and LRC Mika wins the Austrian Grand Prix. But Mika had a time penalty, so it means Audi wins the race. Wow. So it means Audi, Pukarek and Chris win the Austrian get the podiums. Audi wins the Austrian Grand Prix. It's a well-deserved win, I think, from Audi. What a race this has been, and I think all the drivers that take the podium today have drove really well. Ollie obviously, was about to get taken out with Amigo, who eventually retired from the race. That was in the first opening laps. But Chris to bounce back from I think P8 is brilliant to get a podium. So the the positions and the standings as it was Ori, Poker Wreck, Chris, Mika, Viper, Brick, Times, Bass, Wazaka, Stefano, Marcus, Olav, Fast Finny, Meister, Sam Martin, Me Amigo, Little Joe, and CSR Flake Dog, and Mike 44. It was a great race overall from everybody that took part in it. Obviously, some people had a bit of letdowns, and it was a great race overall. A lot of action-packed racing and overtakes and just battling, but that